Alright guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to change out the handle on top of your sand filter. Now these are sometimes called a multi-port valve top or a key cover or the filter handle. It goes by lots of different names, but today I'm going to show you how to swap it out and put a new one in. It's pretty simple. All you need is a nut driver, and yeah, it's a pretty easy task. Now the reason why these need to get changed out is over time when they get worn out, the gasket gets worn out inside of there and it'll start leaking water out the backwash line. So if you're losing water and you're not sure where it's going, this could be the culprit if you have an older valve like this. It's not something you'll change a lot on your pool, but this filter is probably, I don't know, 10-15 years old or so. So it's about time to change it out. So you can tell also when they get old that they get really loose or sticky. Sometimes they don't move that well at all. Sometimes it jams up a lot. And this one you can see you can't even barely tell what the stickers say anymore. So let's go ahead and swap this out and get a fresh one on here. So like I said, all you really need is a nut driver. Oh, wrong one. Nut driver, 5/16, and then maybe like a little pair of pliers or something to hold the bottom with. So first step we're gonna do, oh wait, hold on, pump the brakes. First step is turn the pump off. I already turned the pump off because it was loud, but go ahead and turn your pump off. Do not do this with your pump running. I shouldn't have to say that, but there's some pretty dumb people out there. So alright, let's take these screws out. Make sure you don't lose these in the dirt. They will fall. Don't lose them. Keep them all together. Okay, you can do that, right? Let's go around and get these off. You might not even need the pliers. You could probably just hold it with your fingers sometimes. See, look at that. Don't even need the pliers. Just use the old fingies. So yeah, this valve was not technically leaking yet, but it was very loose. And so we're just going to go ahead and swap it out before it does start leaking. Alright, so now I got my screws removed. Pretty much you're just going to very gently wiggle this thing up. And let's check out what the inside of this thing looks like. So the reason why it leaks out of the backwash line is because this gasket right here gets worn down. This thing is so flat, you can barely even feel it. Can barely tell there's even a gasket there. So let me get a better shot of the inside here. If you look inside, this is what the inside of the filter looks like, and you see the valve just kind of diverts the water into different paths depending on where the handle is set. So let's put this back to where you can see. Now, the newer versions of the Pentair and the Hayward, they have the gasket inside of the valve already, so you don't have to buy anything extra. However, if you have an older Hayward sand filter, or if you have, I don't know, some other brand that I'm not familiar with, you might have the gasket actually inside of this part of the filter. And so if that's the case, then you gotta like pull it all out of there. It's a huge pain in the ass. You don't see too many of those anymore, but those are going to be the older ones for sure. All the newer stuff has the gasket built right into the handle. So let's toss that one aside. Let's open up our new one. So check out the new one. New one compared to the old one. Check out the gaskets inside. pretty big difference. So if you'll notice, this one has the gasket inside, and it also comes with the O-ring to go right here around the top, and it's pre-lubed also, so you don't got to put any lube on it. So next, check out the notch. Make sure that your notch matches up with the notch on this part here, and then pretty much put it down and put your screws back in. I'm just gonna go around and get them set first, and then we'll come back and tighten them up. Yeah, these Pentair ones here are super easy to change. And they last a while too. I mean, this filter is really old, so if you have your pool for 20 years, you might do this once or twice. All right, now we're gonna go around and tighten them up. We're gonna go in an opposite star pattern, so just pick a good spot to start with, tighten it down, and then we're not gonna go next door, we're gonna go all the way across to the other side. And we're gonna tighten that one down, because we wanna get a nice even seal around everything. So now instead of going next door, I'm going back across again. I can pick either one of these, it doesn't matter. And I'll go across again. So we're just crisscrossing. A little star pattern. This one back here, we're gonna have to move the handle to get it. And that's pretty much it. Everything is tight and snug. Now we just see how smooth that handle feels. Nice and smooth, no leaks. Much better than this. So that's it for that repair. So if you guys liked the video, please throw me a like and a subscribe, and go ahead and put some comments down there if there's any videos you want to see in the future, or if you have questions about this particular video. I am willing to answer your questions, so put them down there in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, bye.